Gracias por continuar con nosotros aquí en La Zona. Déjenme les cuento que Humberto Guida, compañero de nosotros en Latin Nation, estuvo platicando con Gilbert Melendez, un peleador de UFC que tiene una pelea ya este fin de semana. Nos contó de eso y además de que su esposa quiere entrarle a los trancazos y él será su coach, así que veamos.
Now, people must be like, okay, you're married and she's a kickboxer too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would look at that and go, that must be a tense relationship, but it's probably the other way around, right?
No, it's great. It's, as long as she gets her workout in and stuff, it's good, But she's kind of like me. She's aggressive and she doesn't get her training in. If she does get her training in, she's a lot more relaxed. If she doesn't, she could be a little grumpy and edgy, but she does know what to go through and she does train hard and she really, can cater to me. And, there's no one that can get under your skin as fast as your significant other, you know what I mean? And no one who feels more entitled than your significant other, you know what I mean? So, on fight day, I see like ladies or wives or girlfriends, just having a fight with their husband that day or argument, like not being as sympathetic, not understanding what they're going through. But, she's very understanding and, I can be a bit grumpy the last couple weeks and she'll tolerate it, and she'll return the favor later, but it's a cool relationship.
Does she still compete?
She does. You know what? I'm trying to get her ready for her MMA debut now, and after coaching the show with all the ladies, she can definitely compete with every single one of them on there. The top 4 are definitely studs, but I think she really has what it takes to be a fighter in the UFC.
So you got the fight coming up right now. It's a big fight. You're going to be fighting for the championship again. What do you think you're going to do differently this time mentally going into the ring?
Well, I'm fighting a completely different fighter. Ben Henderson's a certain type of fighter, and that was my first time stepping into the octagon. I'm a lot more comfortable in the octagon, and I don't have to fight as conservative. I have a great contract with the UFC at that time. You got to be a little conservative because you don't want to get finished in your first fight in the UFC or make any mistakes. So I think I have the freedom to really go for it in this fight. And, and I'm preparing for a different kind of fighter. He's a very athletic fighter who likes to do some flashy striking on his feet, and he's very dangerous on his feet. And, I think the best place for me to put him in is on his back, I'm not scared to bang it out with him, but I do want to put him on his back. So if I can do that, I think I can be successful in this fight. But definitely a tough task. He's a very tough fider.
Okay, so let me teach you something I think it's going to work on Anthony Pettis,
yes,
all right?
let's hear it.
So let's put this, so I did some traditional martial arts when I was a kid. A little, because I'm crazy, kung fu. It's really, a lot of things come out of traditional martial arts, like the side kick is starting to come back. What I don't think has been utilized, I know that when it comes to striking, it's Muay Thai, it's boxing, okay? But, whatever happened to the kung fu karate chop, and I'm gonna teach you, it's all about the wrist. It's basically like, like you're right here, you're gonna throw the cross, and then you turn it into a side karate chop. You wanna try it?
Yeah.
Okay, but see, you're not as limp in the wrist as I am. See, look at this. I'm really limp in the wrist.
Okay.
You're really strong and certain. You gotta be just really like a whip.
Slap it. Okay, like a whip. Bam. Whip it. Bam.